Hello, we're going to have a little bit of fun today and make a Mexican salad. You know how much I love my salads. I do call myself the salad queen. But it doesn't mean that you can't have fun with them and jazz them up a little bit. So one thing I love to promote to people is to cook once and eat many times. So you want to cook up a big batch of grains on the weekend so that you can use it throughout the week in soups, salads, stir fries, whatever it is that you want to use it for. Get a roast chicken from the store or roast one yourself if you've got time. And then you've got chicken that you can shred up and use on anything as well. You can put it in wraps. You can give it to the kids in toasted sandwiches. There's so many things you can do with different foods. Just get creative. But today, well last night actually, we made chicken tacos in corn tortillas because I am gluten-free. And I'm going to use a lot of the leftovers that we had for dinner last night in the salad. So I've started just with some basic greens because we always need our greens. But on top of that, I've got some pre-cooked quinoa. And you can remember how to cook the quinoa based on my last video. So I'm going to put some of that in. Now this time I got red quinoa instead of white because it was on sale in the bulk section at Whole Foods, so I got a little bit excited. It's nice to mix it up. So we put some of that in there. I've got my roasted chicken that's all tender and beautiful here. Put a few pieces of that in. And then I'm going to use actually the leftovers of the chicken again for dinner tonight. I'm going to put it with some roasted butternut squash and beets, which will be really nice. Chicken can go a long way. I've just got some avocado here that I've scored and, oh, hello. That one came flying out, it's all good, throw that in. And I'm gonna just scoop it out here with a spoon, nice and easy. I don't need to use all of that though, that's enough. And what else do I want? Oh, I've got some tomato, but you can use bell pepper as well. So I like to try and aim for colors of the rainbow. And I've got some purple or red onion here as well. So I'm going to put all of that in. That was left over from my tacos, pre-chopped last night. So very convenient, all about being resourceful. And now I've got some purple cabbage. High in antioxidants and has great anti-cancer properties. Look at this, it's a rainbow already. And I've got some black beans here. Black beans are a good source of protein. I've also got some iron in them. And a tip is if you eat them with vitamin C, so like tomatoes, which I have in here, then you're more likely to absorb the iron. And the same goes for salads. To absorb the calcium in your leafy greens, put a little bit of lemon juice, which is high in vitamin C, on there as well. Really aids absorption. And then I've got some yellow corn kernels. And look, if you don't have time to cook up beans or boil corn and slice off the kernels yourself, you can get organic canned varieties with no additives. Just read the labels and make sure they haven't added excessive amounts of salts or sugars or preservatives. Whole Foods stocks a good variety of brands, and Eden is one that I like that you can look out for. So I've put some yellow corn on there, and I made this beautiful Indian curry about a week ago now, and it was just a pumpkin curry, but I got this gluten-free naan bread from the farmer's market and this cilantro chutney, and this cilantro chutney has been going on every dish I've been making, and it just goes so well. So I'm going to put a bit of cilantro chutney on top of this Mexican salad. You can also chop up some fresh cilantro as well if you want, that would work. And lastly, you know what, I don't usually do dairy, but I feel like in Mexican cuisine some cheese always goes really nicely. And it's better than like yellow processed varieties, so I've just got sliced off a little bit of goat feta. I like to go for goat or sheep varieties of dairy just because they're generally healthier animals, raised in a humane way, so their milk is usually healthier as well, with more nutrients that are beneficial. And it's gentler on digestion for me than cow's milk. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on. And today I actually came a little bit more prepared than usual because I've got tea towel to wipe my hands with. paper towel, sorry. And then I'm just going to dress it really simply with some olive oil. Just a little drizzle. Remember, to balance our meals, we want good sources of healthy fat like the avocado and the olive oil, and we want really good sources of protein like the beans and the quinoa that I have in here, and the chicken. So plant and animal sources of protein, a little bit of cracked pepper, and a little bit of sea salt. Sea salt's good, high in minerals. So there we have it. Mix it around a little bit. That is my Mexican salad made from leftovers from my Mexican taco night. Enjoy.